Good morning, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Today, I want to encourage people today not to discourage your brother or your sister or your friend or your parents, step parents, whoever they may be, not to discourage them as they themselves are trying to grow. People change, things change. Everything in life changes. Change is the only constant that we really do have in this world. Everything is bound to change. It is the way of evolution. Things will change, things will grow. People, especially, people can and do and always will at some point change. What I tend to see, though, is that we always seem to have these criticisms, these judgments, these little clamps placed on people as if they cannot change. Now, people grow, but one thing we must not do is limit them to how they grow. Number one, because it's not up to us. If I'm a person and you're a person and you don't like the ways in which I'm growing, it's not up to you. The ways in which I grow is the ways that I am figuring life out for myself. And I cannot place the same judgment on you because you have a way to figure it out, and it might make sense differently to you depending on how your life is going. Everything in a person is bound to change, but we cannot stay stagnant in the mindset as if people will not change or people will not grow. More importantly, we must not place a limit as if there is a time limit, as if such thing exists when it comes to people and how they grow. That is not up to us. That is up to the person that is trying to grow. Whether you know it or not or realize it or not, everybody in this life is trying to do the same thing. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure out how this life is going to work for us. And for us to figure out what our purpose is, what we're here for, what we're supposed to do. We're all trying to figure it out. We might not make all the right decisions. We may not make the best judgments when it comes to certain people or have done the right things, but every single day that we wake up, we are forgiven for anything that happened in the past, and we get another shot at it to figure it out today. No different than you. The same judgments and criticisms that were placed on you when it came to you and your growth and how you change, you probably didn't like it either. So you should not dish that same type of discouragement and the same type of criticism on someone else for the ways in which they are trying to grow. People can and do change, and you must not discourage them, but yet encourage and applaud them when they do, no matter how major or minor. Whatever that change is in them that proceeds to their growth, encourage them. See, the thing is, we live in this microwave generation. Everything's so instant. We're a one-click society. One click you're on Facebook, one click you're on Google. One click you get to this link and here you are. We're not a one-click society. We can't even think in a one-click mindset to whereas we can just do that and people are just going to up and change just like that. It's not going to happen. Change and growth, it takes time, and it will not happen instantly. You must not even predict that it will happen instantly, but you must wait because there is no time limit in which people do change and in which they grow. Encourage people, applaud them, and be there for them when they do. You must not continually bring up the past of what they did or what they used to be like because that discourages them from thinking that they're doing anything right now. You must do just like how God say how in the Bible when it talks about forgive 70 times, 7 times, it's a metaphor, meaning continually forgive because that's what you should do for your fellow brother or sister because that's what we do. What God wakes us up every day, gives us another shot, he forgives us. And you must do the same thing to your brother and sister. So when it comes to their growth and how they change, don't knock them. Don't discourage them. Applaud them. Encourage them. And understand that it's not about you. It's not about your satisfaction in the way that they do change and grow. They have to figure it out. Just like you, at one point, had to figure it out. Just because you finished the test quicker than they did and they're still in there working on it doesn't mean that your grade is going to be that much better than theirs when they finally do get it. Be there for people and encourage them when they grow. And people can and do, and at some point always will, change. Be there for it. Because in order to be dope, you must be positive. And the way to be positive is to encourage people when they grow, as they grow, how they're growing. No matter how major or minor, it's still growth. Applaud them, encourage them, be there for them. Just the same way as you would want somebody to be there for you. Let them figure it out the same way you needed time to figure it out, because you're no different. You're human just like them. Got it? It's Motivation Monday. Go be dope.